I said nothing about your proposal of the 19th, Vicomte, it was not because I lacked time. It is merely that it annoyed me, and I thought it devoid of common sense. I thought I could not do better than to leave it in oblivion, but since you seem to take my silence for consent, I must plainly tell you my opinion. It has never suited me to be part of a harem. I thought you knew that. Now you must see how ridiculous your proposal seemed to me. What, I sacrifice an inclination to concern myself with you. Wait my turn like a submissive slave for the sublime favors which your highness can deign to spare me from the heavenly Madame de Tourvel or the delightful Cecile? I cannot think I have fallen so low as that. Perhaps this pride is a fault, but I warn you that I have others. I especially have the fault of thinking that the schoolboy Dawsony, entirely occupied with me, even sacrificing a first love to me, could work more effectively than you for my happiness and my pleasures. I add that if I felt like giving him a rival, it would not be you, at least at this moment. And why, you will ask? It seems to me you would have too many sacrifices to make, and I, instead of feeling grateful for them, might think you owed me even more. I fear it will take a long time, a very long time, before my feelings change. I promise to let you know when I change. Until then, keep your kisses. You have so many better ways of bestowing them. Goodbye as of old, you say? But of old you did not destine me to play third parts. And above all, you waited until I said yes before being certain of my consent. So instead of saying goodbye as of old, I will say goodbye as at present.
I am touched by your friendship to me, madam. Why is it that when I find it so precious, I feel at the same time I am not worthy of it? Oh, my friend, I love your nephew with idolatry. He seems to guess all the desires of my heart. Who knows whether we were not born for each other? I feel it myself. This happiness one creates is the strongest bond, the only one that really binds. Goodbye, my dear, my respectable friend. This is the time you promised to come, and every other idea abandoned me. Forgive me, but you desire my happiness, and so great at this moment that I am scarcely capable of feeling it all.
Tell me, my fair friend, what is the reason for this tone of bitterness in your last letter? You blame me for counting upon your consent before I had obtained it, but I thought that between you and me, this could only be taken for eagerness, not presumption. But that is the only fault I know of myself, for I do not imagine that you could have seriously believed that I could prefer any woman in the world to you. What are the sacrifices you think I would not make to please you? Only name them. But remember, it is hardly a week since I enjoyed the fruit of 3 months of trouble. Besides, a woman such as Madame de Tourvel, whose soul is consumed entirely with love, and in which pleasure, prestige, and competition with other women find no room, I was curious to observe how my power would act upon one such, and women like her, and the opportunities to make such observations are rare. But because the mind is engaged, does it follow that the heart is enslaved? Certainly not. I am so free that I have not neglected even the Volanges girl, for whom I care so little. Her mother is bringing her back to town in 3 days' time, and I shall be quite ready to hand the schoolgirl over to her discreet lover as soon as you think fitting. I appeal to your justice. to the long and perfect friendship and the complete confidence which have so long bound us to one another. Say but a word, and you will see if all of these charms and delights keep me here not a day, but a minute. I shall fly to your feet and your arms, and I will prove to you 1,000 times and in 1,000 ways that you are and you will always be the true ruler of my heart. Like a traveler who returns home undeceived, I shall say, the more foreigners I saw, the more I loved my country. Goodbye, my fair friend. Come back soon.